to fight in the Second World War was how the third series of this immensely successful programme ended 3 years ago.
Cut. Thank you. Lovely.
At the time, the actors confidently announced that they'd played their parts in the story of a vet's life in the Yorkshire Dales for the last time. But there still remained a final James Herriot book, The Lord God Made Them All, which had not been televised. With a little persuasion from the producer, all the original members of the cast agreed to get back together again this year and complete the story of what happens when James gets back from the war. I went up north to see how they were getting on. The Dales, on location for the last instalment of All Creatures Great and Small. Well, behind me, Christopher Timothy and Robert Hardy, alias James and Siegfried, are filming a fishing scene.
558 Action. I like this game. As Isaac Walton says, fine understanding of the biology of life. We have laid aside business and gone fishing, right? No, the live James were under attack.
Dales over the past month or so, and the crew are working hard to catch up with their schedule. During a break in filming, I asked Christopher Timothy how the character of James had changed since the last series.
He's older. He's experienced the World War. He's been away from Yorkshire and his wife and his child. So he comes back at the beginning of this story to see his child for almost the first time since it was tiny. So it's quite a big transition. I mean, for James.
And what about for you, getting together with everyone again after 3 years?
It was like we hadn't really stopped. I mean, there was a slight feeling of, will this be okay? Will it work? Because we've all done so many different things since.
Well, to finish the whole thing off, really, of the James Herriot
Right.
story, are you going to be sad about not playing this part anymore?
No. No, I was, when we finished the last series, I mean, 3 years ago, that was it. I'm actually quoted.
All the interiors